FF Plus urges amends to Expropriation Act amid U.S. scrutiny. The South African political landscape is currently facing international scrutiny and internal debate over the Expropriation Act, with the Freedom Front Plus, FF Plus, at the forefront, advocating for significant amendments. The act, which allows expropriation without compensation in certain instances, has been flagged by the FF Plus as a severe risk to private property ownership and an impediment to economic growth. The party's concerns have gained more attention following a recent U.S. executive order signed by President Donald Trump. The order explicitly targets South Africa, accusing it of human rights violations related to the Expropriation Act. Trump's direct intervention has raised questions about international perceptions of South Africa's governance and its effects on foreign investment and diplomatic relations. Pieter Groenewald, leader of the FF Plus, emphasized the detrimental impacts he believes the current legislation could have on the country. The potential for expropriation without compensation is a looming threat to private ownership and our economic development, Groenewald stated. He highlighted the importance of domestic resolution of these issues, suggesting that the party will play a pivotal role in steering discussions and legislation amendments to safeguard property rights and encourage foreign investment. On the other side of the political spectrum, the Pan-Africanist Congress of Azania has interpreted the U.S.'s stance differently. Apa Poo, General Secretary of the PAC, critiqued the executive order as an infringement on South Africa's sovereignty and a continuation of neo-colonial attitudes. He remarked on the historical context, noting the lack of support from international bodies like the United Nations during the apartheid era, contrasting it sharply with today's direct involvement by the U.S. Poo articulated the PAC's ongoing commitment to rectify historical injustices regarding land ownership, indicating a stark ideological contrast with the FF Plus's approach. The PAC is steadfast in its mission to return the land to its rightful owners and views the U.S.'s current actions as contradictory to our sovereign rights and democratic processes, he said. The discourse surrounding the Expropriation Act and the international involvement in South Africa's policy decisions underscores a complex clash of national interests, historical grievances, and global diplomacy. As the debate continues, the FF Plus aims to rally legislative support for amendments to the Act, hoping to align it more closely with the protections of private property and to mitigate any adverse reactions from the international community, including potential economic sanctions or reduced foreign investments. Thank you for choosing Satori News.